Good morning, my fellow pissed off parents. This was supposed to be a live today? Unfortunately, the blue hairs over at Facebook have decided they don't like what I have to say and killed the ability. Ooh, I'm going to say killed, which I think is what got me in trouble in the first place. But killed my ability to do lives pending review because apparently the stuff I put out there is just so provocative. Um, Going to go ahead and talk about it anyway because I really don't care, and you all can watch, do whatever you want to with the information. I'm pretty well going to I'll eventually upload it to Facebook afterwards until they finally, block me permanently. But I'm going to find different avenues through my website or Roku and Amazon and YouTube and all other stuff that let people with differing opinions provide information. But this was supposed to be a short live on top of it. But over the weekend, a group was at a Democratic meeting, and they got to talk to this joker, Rafael Anchia. And you get to hear right from the horse's mouth on this one. I mean, it's like you can't make this stuff up. That he was responsible for killing, deleting, whatever the blue hairs wanted to be. But he was he's claiming responsibility for killing HB803 under some whatever dumb rule. But you get to hear it right out of his own mouth. So I'm not going to yak on too much here. They'll do that during the video. But you can watch it. Here it is.
Mr. Anchia,
we already have something in the
live on for Echo Latino Radio. How are you today?
Good to see you.
Thank you for being here. Give us a little bit about your position this year while we're out here today.
Yeah, well, we're on the ballot like everybody else, working hard, spending a pretty substantial campaign budget to get out the vote, and not only for myself, but for all the Democrats up and down the ballot.
Listen to this.
I'm really excited about his candidacy, and we want to make sure we change the trajectory of this state. And thank you for Echo Latino for covering this event.
I have a question for you regarding something that happened last April, and that was the House Bill 1803, who was giving 50-50 to parents. Tell me what happened, because I have not been able to talk to Victoria Niave, and I want to know what happened with that bill that made it be shut down.
It was an illegal bill. It violated the rules of the House, and it was killed on a point of order. We don't like bills that move forward that violate the House rules. And when I identify those, it doesn't matter who files them, I make sure to kill them. In fact, the author of that bill, a guy named Mays Middleton, had been especially hostile to minority communities. So I feel like he kind of had it coming.
Well, again, this idiot is claiming responsibility for killing HB803, House rules, yada, yada, yada. And then he says that he did it because, Mays Middleton, who presented the bill, he had it coming and things like that. So HB803 basically says that when mom and dad walk into the courtroom to establish a parenting order, they walk in equally. That the judge says, okay, both parents are fit, willing, and able, and that's actually one of the requirements, walking in. And then, as such, they should get equal, shared parenting based on that. And if one of them shouldn't, that is that for the the information to come out. One parent is on drugs. One parent is an airline person, and they're gone 20 days out of the month, or whatever those facts are. But when mom and dad walk into the courtroom, and again, the law already exists, no one follows it, that there's no gender inequality and things like that, but we all know how that goes. But when mom and dad walk in, they start out with equal shared parenting, and then let the facts determine if that changes. But it sounds like this guy is trying to do his political nonsense and basically say that he's going to go ahead and hurt children. Because, again, we've got the 40-plus years of studies and all the data and all the information that shows that equal shared parenting is best for children. But then he gets into the real reason. Well, he didn't even uncover the real reason, but he talks about the reason why he killed it, because of course he had to figure out some way to do the wounded kitten.
You,
And it didn't. It was really not a bipartisan bill, frankly. And when it came forward in violation of the rules of the House, I thought it
That's
needed to be
bull.
shut down. I'm also worried about what it's going to do to mothers and their ability to collect child support from fathers. We already have a big problem in this state that with delinquent dads who don't pay their child support, and
Nonsense.
we don't want to absolve men of their obligation and their responsibility to their children and the mothers of their children going forward. And I think that was a harm.
would you
that bill
consider
was going to produce?
would you consider doing a bill that would give 50-50, that would be within the lines of the building that bill?
Yeah, if it doesn't hurt moms, for sure. But we heard a lot of testimony in the legislature. This is going to be problematic for mothers. So, if there's a way to fix it, I'm open to it.
Okay, so I can count on you to visit with me and talk about it?
Sure, send me any materials. You know our office. You've been to our office. You've met with us a million times. And you know Ana Reyes, who heads up our district
Yes,
office.
sir.
Please reach out.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
So, and I'm leaving this up on the screen here because it follows so. I mean, it just you can't make this stuff up. So basically, he's saying that it hurts mom. But who cares about the dads? And wait, who cares about the children? And let's get. I mean, they collected what, $4 billion last year and things like that. And I'm sure they'll be able to parade out, 10 moms that can't get money out of a deadbeat dad. And again, you can parade out of the less than 10% of fathers that get primary custody or get child support. You'll be able to string out a number of folks there that'll also say that they're not getting paid. But this isn't what it's about. But what both sides know, and they try to promote this nonsense, but what they both know is that the federal funding, the Title 4D funds that they make, and all all the billions of dollars they get through the law firms and everything, that's what they care about, and that's all they care about. They don't care about kids, they don't care about mothers, they don't care about fathers, they don't care about anybody but their own pocketbook, and people have to wake up to that. Now, the other thing I wanted to bring out, and again, I haven't verified it, because I'm partially deaf, so it sounded like the young lady that was interviewing this guy was also had been working. And again, she is obviously an equal shared parenting supporter. She gets it. She knows the rules, the laws. She knows what's really happening, and all that. And she was part of HB803, and I think she's one of the members at LULAC, I think. But you're going to get to hear her, and she mentioned Niave's name. And I have a video clip here of a video that I believe it's her. And again, I could definitely be wrong. The voices sound alike. I didn't catch names, but the voices sound a lot alike. When she was trying to talk to Victoria Niave about HB 803 and what was going on and things like that. So we can kind of listen in here. Eventually. So sorry, yeah. I guess my video got out of order here. So this is, that was it. All right. So these were the people that were and currently on the Justice Committee. You have the chair, Victoria Niave, and then you got Valerie Swanson, David Cook, James Frank. Oh, Jeff Leach. Oh, okay. I made a video last week, and I said his name, but I wasn't 100% sure if he was there, he was on it. So then you have Rep Ramos, the Talarico guy, Vasut, and Wu. And I went ahead and just put, Republican names up there, because again, the Republican-Democrat thing, you'll see, math being what it is. It was, split down the middle. And actually the bill, which I can't remember if I included it or not. I don't think I included it in this video clip. But it's on my on one of the many videos that I have out there on this topic. It was a bipartisan bill. And again, who gives a crap about politics? It's to help children. Again, we've got over 40 years of data that shows that equal shared parenting is what's right for children. This bill was to do that, to create. But they're so scared about all their money. By the way, family law attorney, family law attorney, family law attorney. I don't know about the rest of these people, but we've got family law people making it again. You can't make this stuff up at all. It is just ridiculous, and people swallow it. They believe this nonsense. I'm gonna let this thing go because hopefully it'll show that lovely video clip. Actually, a few of them. Here we go.
Okay, folks, I'm at the Democratic meeting, the party meeting. I tried to talk to Victoria Niavi. She refused. This gentleman with the cap here is telling me that that I was rude to them, and I have never even spoke to this gentleman. But says that this is not the venue nor the place. But I'm a great friend, a great campaign person, but I'm not a good enemy, and I don't even want to go there. But for those of you who are interested in equal parenting, she would rather pet a dog than have equal parenting. They allege that Mr. Middleton, or State Representative Middleton, was a person who did the HB803, and that we should approach him. But we're approaching her, and she refuses to speak. We'll see where this takes us.
This was actually a little video I made, kind of cute. Talk about Niave here. So, again, for the Latino community, obviously, I'm not Latino. I'm not going to do the whole, I've got friends that are Hispanic and Latino and all that, because that's nonsense. I mean, we're talking about kids here. We're talking about a bill. These people do not care about you at all. And I don't know what it's going to take for the general community to figure this out. I mean, some people are waking up to it. Some people, I guess, never will. They continually believe that the stripper likes them. Again, you have, I believe that the young lady here was a member of LULAC, and I have so many other videos, but she's trying to do what's best for children. I don't know her personal story or behind the scenes or whatever, but she had been fighting to get HB803 at least put to a committee vote, which everyone knows it'll pass once it gets there. And we saw before that anybody could have done that. So this, the nonsense that they're doing here with, present a bill and we'll do this, and then it magically fails. It's all nonsense. We got family law attorneys. They're doing it for money. That's all it is. And you guys have got to find a way to vote these people out. Stop swallowing the nonsense. I don't even know I don't know how else to present this information to people to where they're going to finally wake up and smell the coffee. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And then talking about, Victoria Niave, I have a cute little video here for her.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. It's a letter from our friends.
Pissed off parents.
So you don't want to perform any tests?
I am an attorney.
Ma'am, listen.
That is my attorney.
Listen.
I love you.
Listen.
I love you.
Listen,
that
ma'am.
is my attorney.
Ma'am. Okay.
You are I love you, and that is my attorney, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on.
Again and again, she tells officers she is an attorney, that she loves them and fights for them. Ave was eventually arrested on a DWI charge.
Right there.
And again, it was a DWI charge, which then got knocked down or whatever, got a $500 fine and all that. And again, these are the people that are, telling you morally that they're the ones that, are going to get stuff done, and they're honest and this, that, and the other. I mean, you can read all about the story. I mean, it's been out there a couple years ago. Again, if you guys are believing in any of this nonsense they're telling you on both sides of the aisle, again, you believe the stripper likes you. I don't know how else to put this. And I think I have one more video clip. Again, I'm kind of mad from the whole Facebook blue hair nonsense this morning. That I kind of lost my train of thought. But, maybe I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else. Okay, so I don't know what else to do here on this. I mean, if you are a Democrat and you buy into the nonsense, I mean, this guy, he's taking credit. I mean, take him at his word. He single-handedly, because, he wanted to get even with Mays Middleton. I mean, this is like, okay, I'm going to go in a whole different direction. I'm older. Back in the 70s and 80s, we had wrestling at the Chase. Which huge in Texas. I didn't live in Texas at the time, but it was huge, in Texas and across the country. And it was all staged. They would figure out beforehand who was going to win, who was going to be the good guy, who was going to be the evil guy. Hulk Hogan was a good guy the first time, and then he was evil, and then this happened, and that happened, and then Mean Gene had a twin, and I mean, that's the times. Obviously, I think I was 10. I said, "Oh, I'm done watching this. This is nonsense." We've got grown adults here that are believing the theatrics and the nonsense. But let's take this guy at his word. He single-handedly killed a bill. This is the first I've ever heard that it violated committee rules. That's the first. That's a new one. Okay. The official report we had that I'm aware of is that it didn't get out of committee, but I guess he killed it. So he is personally responsible for, in the face of 40 plus years. I'm assuming now it's 50 or 60, but he's personally responsible for preventing equal shared parenting from becoming the norm. So with all the data that we have, he's responsible for making sure that doesn't happen. Now he's given the nonsense story about protecting women. This would hurt women. Well, this is for children, not women or men. This is for kids and their ability to collect child support. Now, if you don't know and you're angered by what I've said so far because he's your buddy or whatever, you think the stripper likes you, check out Title 4D and start looking at how all this works together. Title 4D is federal funding that incentivizes and pays the states back for their efforts in child support collections. I've got diagrams, videos, you name it. I can't explain it anymore. I can't break it down any more than what we have out there. I mean, it's very straightforward on how that works. Texas recovers, and get a bonus check. I think last year was like $80 million. They got a bonus check for their efforts. And we all know, it's been said a number of times behind doors, that the Texas budget would not happen if those funds from the federal government weren't coming in. Again, it's millions and billions of dollars. I mean, there's no other way to put this, and I can sit here and drone on and on and on, but he single-handedly killed that bill that is going to hurt children. But he's doing it because he wanted to get back at Mays Middleton. Politics. That's nonsense. I'd love to see how it really hurt people in different communities and things like that. Nonsense. And then let's see. Oh, and it would hurt mothers' ability to collect child support. Well, if you have equal shared parenting, well, it would stand to reason because again, independence and things like that, you wouldn't be getting child support. And if the child support numbers were at a reasonable level, there would be no issues with collecting on it. And then the data that we have is that the numbers are very high for the amount that they charge 90+% of the time men for in paying child support. So that none of it holds water. So. I don't know. Comment. I mean, if I'm allowed, if they allow me to post this on Facebook and the other platforms. Well, the other platforms don't care. Just this one. But comment below thoughts, things like that. But I mean, this is nonsense. And again, you heard it out of his own mouth. So I won't belabor it anymore. Vote. I mean, let this guy know that you're just not going to put up with it. If that's your position. You're not going to put up with it. And stop believing that the stripper actually likes you. The stripper does not like you. The stripper's there to make money and will use you however they want to.